Brittney Griner's detainment in Russia sits at the intersection of international politics, women's rights, and LGBTQ plus rights. I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is MTV News Need to Know. WNBA player Brittney Griner remains in custody in Russia after officials detained her at an airport near Moscow for allegedly having hashish oil in vape cartridges. She was returning to Russia, where she plays on the team UMMC Ekaterinburg from New York, and she was able to get through the TSA line there. But in Russia, she's facing smuggling charges, which are punishable by up to 10 years in prison. She was arrested on February 17th, but the news only became public knowledge in March, so she's been held for about a month. Given the conflict with Ukraine and the US placing sanctions on Russia, this has turned out to be a precarious situation. Normally, when a foreigner is arrested overseas, they're given the right to consult with an ambassador from their home country. But Russian officials have denied the US State Department's right to consult with Griner. Writer Jason Rezaian, who was imprisoned in Iran for almost 2 years, told MSNBC that this is cause for concern.
There are diplomatic processes, and one of those is being able to speak to representatives of the countries of your citizenship. When that is being denied, it is one indicator for the State Department that there might be something fishy about this case.
A lot of this is speculation, since so little has been shared with the public. On the basketball podcast Spinsters, Russian legal expert William Butler was asked if it's possible that Griner could become a hostage, given that America is opposed to Russia's military action in Ukraine.
I suspect that's an overreaction. And one of the reasons I say that is that she is a very successful and prominent basketball player there, every bit as much as she is here. She plays extremely well. She plays for an absolutely championship team. Russian fans of Ekaterinburg will know that her loss to the team is going to severely hurt its chances. That's one of the factors that's strongly in her favor.
Griner was the #1 pick in the 2013 WNBA draft. As center for the Phoenix Mercury, she is one of the world's most dominant players. She's a 7-time All-Star, a WNBA champion, and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Griner has played in Russia since 2015, and she helped Ekaterinburg win 4 EuroLeague women's championships. And like many professional women athletes, she's been playing there to supplement her wages in America. Women ball players stand to make 4 to 8 times more money overseas, but it is a hustle. They've got to go straight from their 5-month WNBA season to play for 7 months in a different country. And journalist Jemele Hill wrote in The Atlantic that she believes if the US gave women's basketball the respect it deserves, the WNBA star might not be in legal jeopardy. Given Griner's rights as a detainee being violated, and the fact that she's an openly gay woman in a country with strict anti-LGBTQ plus laws, folks are extremely worried about her safety. In 2015, sports journalist Kate Fagan reported on the lives of women basketball players in Russia. And she wrote back then that WNBA players were shielded from strict homophobic laws because of the nature of their residence. But this week, Fagan tweeted that international tensions have brought about some changes. In reporting stories on W players in both China and Russia, the tacit agreement was always that the team, outside of some egregious offense of course, would allow their players to generally live as they had in the US. That's gone now, and Brittney Griner is paying the price. As Fagan says, this fraught political climate could be playing a role in how this case is being handled. Russia does have a zero-tolerance policy for marijuana use, which is ironic given the fact that Russia is known for doping its Olympic athletes with performance-enhancing drugs, which we certainly isn't. The WNBA has not commented on Griner's detainment, and to many, the league's silence is deafening. But it could also be a situation where information is purposefully being kept out of the public eye while this whole thing is sorted out behind closed doors. Who knows? What we do know is that this is a case where international politics, women's rights, and LGBTQ plus rights all intersect. And while it feels like there's little that Brittney Griner's fans can do to get her back to the States, what we can all do in this moment is champion women in the workplace, which is the root of this entire saga. Because let's face it, if we valued women athletes here, they wouldn't have to seek refuge elsewhere. I'm Dometi Pongo, and that's what you need to know.